Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Monster Island, also previously known as Orangutan, which, honestly, I wish it kept that name because at least it was interesting and different. But here, from writer-director Mike Wilwan, this film focuses on the story of two prisoners, on a Japanese prison ship during World War II. You have Dean Fujioka, who plays Saito, and Callum Woodhouse, who plays Bronson. These two are handcuffed together, are able to make their way off of this ship during an attack, and wind up on this island. And there's a lot of feeling each other out, trying to build a connection so that they can get out of these shackles and get off this island. And as they don't speak the same language, there's that barrier. But as they quickly find out, there's a monster on this island, and a la very, classic Gilman kind of monster. And this film is just about 83 minutes. It's a lean, mean creature feature. And it has this interesting context of World War II, these differing perspectives, these different cultures, and how danger and conflict can bring us together. And those are some solid themes that I feel like the film delves into. I think Woodhouse and Fujioka do a really fine job together. They have good chemistry. I appreciated their evolving dynamic throughout the film, and I think the film does a good job of giving them enough moments together to build out that dynamic. And I think they both give two fine performances. They have to do a lot with their physicality in conflict with this monster, who's portrayed by Alan Maxon, who I think is just having a blast, rah, and, really going for it. Most of the film, it's a lot of quick edits and only partial views of the creature, and you finally see the creature, and you're not gonna lie, it feels very old school monster look, and, people might think it looks a little cheesy, but I think it looks fine. I think it works for the film. There's some really good practical effects, because this thing does some damage, and really mutilates some of these supporting characters that wind up crossing paths with our two protagonists. And this thing does not let up. This is very much like a jungle kind of island. It gives a lot of Predator vibes. I think this really wouldn't exist if you didn't have Predator. It borrows a lot of that kind of vibe and energy. But I think it is an interesting dynamic with Bronson and Saito, both coming from differing perspectives. Saito really rocking that katana, going in, fighting with this monster with its giant claws and everything. I do feel like, even at 83 minutes, the film finds time to, overly stretch out moments to really feel like it's padding the runtime. And it ends with this kind of coda at the end that I feel like drags on way too much just to reinforce that these two guys built a connection. Pretty sure we figured that out. And honestly, this film probably could have just been 75 minutes, and it's really effective. Sure, it has a lot of cliches and nothing particularly fresh from a narrative standpoint or that kind of approach, but I love the dynamic at the center, two strong performances, plenty of genre elements with action and horror and creature and blood and guts and all that kind of stuff. I think this is a really fine, lean, enjoyable creature feature that's certainly worth your time. But those are my thoughts on Monster Island. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.